Hey there YouTube, it's me here, Lucas, back at again with another Fallout New Vegas video. In this video, I will be showing you guys my top 7 favorite weapons in the game. These are by no means the best weapons in the game, but they are my favorite weapons to use in the game. These are what I pretty much use in every playthrough I do. Sometimes I'll use something different, but usually these are the weapons I use. So let's get into it. Alright, so the first weapon I'll be showing you guys is the hunting shotgun. This is my favorite shotgun in the game. Usually most people's favorite shotgun is the riot shotgun, but me personally, I like the hunting shotgun quite a bit better actually. Although the riot shotgun is a great shotgun to use, and if you like it, you by all means keep using it. It is a great shotgun as well. But I like the hunting shotgun a lot better because I find that it is a lot more satisfying to use, and it also looks better too, I guess, which is a plus. It's very good, very strong, and as you can see, it has decent range. If you see, I'm popping out pretty far shots in the clip here that I'm using, and it has 2 upgrades on it that I know of, which is the upgraded choke, which basically makes it so the spread is a lot less, which is why I'm like doing such far away shots, because it reduces the spread, making it significantly more accurate, and of course helping the range out. And also you can have an upgraded tube, which will make it so you can carry more ammo in the magazine, so you can shoot more without having to reload. It's very powerful, and it takes the 12 gauge round, which is a very, very, very versatile round. There is a ton of variety with that round. It's kind of difficult to get early on in the game, but once you get a ton of rounds with this, you can just keep using it, and it's super fun to use. This is my favorite shotgun. I almost never use anything other than this. Like, once I get the opportunity to have this, I always use it, because it is, in my opinion, the best shotgun in the game. So, alright, moving on to the next weapon. So the next weapon here is Thump-Thump. Now, this is my favorite grenade launcher in the game. It shoots the 40mm grenade, which has pretty good variety. You can shoot of course, the regular 40mm grenades, and you have pulse and plasma, incendiary, and all that. And high explosive, I believe, as well as there's one with that. And yeah, it has very good range because it has the tube on the front, which comes standard, which is really, really nice. So you could shoot pretty decently far with it. Like, I hit shots from pretty decent distances with this thing. It, pretty good ammo variety. 40mm grenades aren't the easiest thing to get. Like, they're not a dime a dozen by any means. The NCR guy sells a lot of them. He sells like 300 of them at a time, though, so if you're willing to buy all those, you very much so can. And once you get enough grenades for this, you can be pretty good with this and be pretty deadly. Like, I usually hit and kill enemies pretty quickly with this thing. Of course, you got to be careful with the whole killing and damaging all your limbs, because you blow it up too close to yourself. But if you can get past that, and obviously if you know how to avoid that, which usually I don't have that much of an issue with blowing myself up with this thing. I usually am pretty good at avoiding that. And, you're really powerful with this thing because it's a grenade launcher. So, yeah, very, very, very good weapon. Alright, and now we're moving on to the powerful boy, which is the anti-material rifle. Now, this thing is a fucking beast. This thing just tears enemies up. It will just decapitate them, and it's fucking awesome. This is my favorite sniper in the game to use. It pretty much will always one-hit kill things. It goes through death claws easily, and you can have explosive rounds in it too. I didn't show that in this clip, but you can have explosive rounds and incendiary. So this thing is a fucking beast. This thing will kill anything. You'll have no issue. It takes the 50 mg round, which is kind of hard to get. The NCR guy sells a lot of them, though, so if you're, again, willing to go buy them from him, very much so you can. And you can have a good amount of ammo for this, but this thing is just awesome. This thing will tear through enemies easily. It takes a very high gun skill and strength skill to actually use effectively, though, which makes sense because it's a big-ass rifle. But yeah, this thing is a beast. This thing is very much so recommended by me because I love this thing. I almost always get this in a playthrough. I never go through without one of these in a playthrough. You can get a couple of upgrades for it too. You can get a thing to make the fire rate quicker. You can get a suppressor, which really doesn't work that well as a suppressor because it's still loud. but it does make it slightly quieter. And you can get carbon fiber parts on it as well, which will make it lighter. So that's really good, because this thing is definitely not the lightest thing in the world. Weigh you down. So if you get all that, then you'll be pretty good. I don't like putting the suppressor because I like the loud, beefy sound that it ends up making when you fire it. So yeah, definitely recommended by me. This thing is fucking awesome. Just great overall. All right, moving on to the LMG, or the light machine gun as they call it in the game. This thing is pretty cool. It is a light machine gun, as in the name. It shoots pretty fast and it has a really high ammo capacity, and it shoots a 5.56 round, which is pretty cool because that is very common. You can find them pretty easily, actually. I never really run low on these 5.56 rounds. It isn't the most powerful round in this game. It is like the gun itself is not super powerful, but it more than makes up for that in the fire rate and the amount of rounds that this thing can pump through it, because of how big the ammo capacity is. I mean, it really doesn't matter if the round it's shooting isn't very powerful if you can put 20 of them in like 2 seconds. So yeah, pretty good gun. It basically will clear out anything pretty quick. If the enemy is armored, then it's not as good because it kind of takes a little longer to kill armored enemies. But you have armor piercing rounds because the 5.56 has multiple different types of rounds, from armor piercing, hollow point, and the regular round too, which obviously you're going to probably have the most of. You can add a bigger magazine to this, making it up to 200 rounds in the magazine, which is awesome because you can fire 200 rounds to that thing. Of course, you'll be going through a lot of ammo with this, and you'll probably have to repair it a lot because of how fast it fires. It'll go through the condition really quickly. But it's a pretty strong weapon. It doesn't really degrade that quickly at the same time. So, yeah, very, very, very good weapon, and I love using this thing. Now, moving on to what I like to call the portable Mark 19 grenade launcher, because this is basically what this is. It is an automatic grenade launcher. How could you not fucking love this thing? Like, it shoots a 25mm grenade, which isn't as powerful as a 40mm grenade, but it doesn't fucking matter when you can put like 20 of them through it in like a second, because this thing shoots fast as hell, and it will fucking kill anything. It'll clear out rooms, as you can see in this clip I'm using. It just clears out these rooms in an instant. Like, look at this. Like, it's fucking awesome. It's literally like the Fallout version of a Mark 19. It's automatic grenade launcher. It obviously takes a 25mm grenade, which again, the NCR guy sells a lot of them. like any ammo in this game, the NCR guy sells a ton of these grenades. So if you just stay on good standing with the NCR, buy a ton of these, and you can just become a menace to society with this thing. You can blow anything up. I tear through death claws with this thing, so this thing is awesome. Very, very much so recommended. You can add a firing speed thing. I don't remember what it's called, but it basically just upgrades the firing rate of this thing, and it is fucking awesome because it already shoots pretty fast to begin with, and then you add this and it shoots super fast. In this clip I have that on, and you just tears through shit. I love this gun. Definitely recommend it. It's very, very, very strong. Alright, moving on to the mysterious Magnum. Now, this is my favorite revolver in the game. It just looks super cool. It has that cool little sound when you pull it out and put it back in your like holster position. It shoots the 44 Magnum round, which is pretty good. It's not the most common round though, but you can find them. Of course, you can buy them in plenty of places if you want to just buy them. But if you want to find the round, you're going to have a hard time getting a good amount of them because they just don't really spawn super often. But it's a pretty good revolver. It's very powerful because it's 44 Magnum. It, makes a cool sound when you put it away and take it back out, kind of like a cowboyish sound. Now, you're going to have to get this from the mysterious stranger, or whatever his name is. Whatever, I don't fucking remember his name. Forgive me, I'm really forgetting things here in this video. But he's by a billboard. Just go to the El Dorado gas station, whatever, and you just walk down the road, and you'll eventually get to the billboard he's sitting by. He's by like a fire with a guitar and all that, but if you take it from him by killing him, you will get strip infamy if you do that. Or you can go through the quest line where you get the tickets and you give them to the people, and you can give it to the mysterious stranger, and he will just give you the revolver if you want to avoid strip infamy. And you also get some good caps and stuff out of the quest. But yeah, it's a very good revolver. Pretty powerful. Not the best revolver in the game, but it's my favorite simply because how cool it looks, and it makes the cool sound and all that. So yeah, definitely a very, very good gun to use. Alright, last and most definitely not least is the medicine stick. This is my favorite lever action gun in the game. I love this lever action gun. It is awesome. It has the best sights in my opinion, because all the sights on the lever action guns are terrible except for the trail carbine. But this is a really good sights. You can see really well with them, and it's a very powerful gun. It takes the 4570, which the downside of that is 4570 is something you're pretty much going to have to buy. I don't ever really find 4570 just laying around the map. I usually have to buy it from the NCR guy or the gun runners or any of the various merchants around the map. But it shoots pretty fast because it's a lever action, and it also has a much better ammo capacity than the other lever actions. It takes 8 rounds in the magazine. It shoots pretty fast. Like again, it's very powerful. You'll tear through things with this. Good range, obviously. It's almost like a lever action anti-material rifle. That's how I see it, because it's super powerful. It just tears through things. Definitely a good gun to use. Definitely recommend it. The only other downside is you can only buy this. You cannot find this. You have to buy it from the gun runners, and it is fucking expensive. It costs almost 30,000 caps. So you're going to have to be doing some cap glitches or grinding to be getting one of these. But if you are willing to save up the caps, then by all means get this. It's a very, very good gun. Definitely recommend it. Alright everyone, that was my top 7 favorite guns in Fallout New Vegas. Hope you all enjoyed that. I will definitely have more of these lists out for you guys as soon as possible, whenever I get time to release them. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this list. Again, these are by no means the best guns in the game. That is, in my opinion, opinionated. But in my opinion, these are the best guns in the game. These are my favorite. Yeah, hope you all enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and have a great day.